Good morning and welcome back to Coffee Break.
So today we're starting a new series called A Day in the Life of, and we will be interviewing people associated with the publishing business and the book industry to get their insights.
My name's Travis Jonker. I'm a school librarian here at Dorr Elementary School. I work for Wayland Union Schools, and I've been doing this job for about 10 years. I write a blog called 100 Scope Notes for the School Library Journal website as well.
It's an awesome blog. It is.
So we're hitting like 2 in 1 right now, school librarian and book blogger.
Don't expect this kind of level all the time. This is just our intro. How do you take your coffee?
I had a latte. Usually at home I have a nice cup of Folgers.
Okay.
Wait,
like
Mr.
dark
Coffee.
roast, French roast, house blend?
Maybe the house blend? Whatever just like the regular one is that comes in a can that's like this
House
big, that's
blend.
red plastic.
And
Yeah.
you just black.
Okay, that's the red plastic. That's the
Little
house
cream.
blend.
Okay.
Little cream in there.
Okay,
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
What does a typical day for you look like?
Yeah, typical day. It kind of varies. Usually, the school that I work at is a K-4 school. So I see every classroom in the building. They come down and see me, and we have a 40-minute session. And we talk about books, we talk about technology, how the two things can interact with each other. I do all kinds of stuff with students. I work with students on their research projects. We do that kind of thing. I do read-alouds a lot, which is awesome. That's one of my favorite parts of my job, so I was just doing some of those today.
Do you do voices for all the different characters?
I try.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have like a favorite voice that you do? Do you have a character that you're like, I got this?
Yeah, I really like my Mr. Bing in Arnie the Donut. He's just kind of like nasally and nerdy, kind of like that. And it's just kind of really fun to do.
So what's your favorite thing about, well, I guess being a librarian and a blogger, so two
My
parts.
favorite thing, I guess I really like the idea of just kind of being the person who might turn a kid on to a certain book or
Yeah.
a certain author that becomes like a really big deal in their life. If I can do that with students, that is just like the best thing for me. Just to kind of set them down the path where they want to read all the books by a certain author or all the books in a series or something like that. That's probably my favorite part.
What do you find challenging about your job?
Challenging, which book to read aloud? I mean, there's so many good choices,
Right.
right?
That's
How
a
do
pretty
you
good
choose?
problem to have.
Yeah, if that's the biggest problem, then we're doing pretty good, right?
So what about blogging? Like, is it challenging to kind of pick what books you're going to blog about or how to describe them at all?
Yes, the most depressing time, at least I have as a blogger, is like December 31st, because I look at all the books that I wasn't able to review or all the books that I wasn't able to talk about during the course of the year, and I just feel bad about it. Because there's so many good books out there,
Right.
but I can only do so much, and so...
It's like that Twilight Zone episode,
Yeah.
you know? If only.
Exactly.
Well,
I've
you
seen
know,
that
there's
one.
not that many EBYR books per year, so...
That's true. I did just talk about one recently, though, at Roger's Reading Book, which is just
Love
awesome.
that one.
Yeah, that was a really fun one.
Yes,
Yeah.
best dressed of the year, Roger.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That sweater vest and bow tie combo, I mean, he just rocks it.
Yeah, he does. He looks sharp.
Yeah.
So what made you want to be a school librarian?
That's a good question.
I know.
I've always... it was something where it was like I always was meant to do it, but I couldn't like realize that myself.
Okay.
There's actually a specific point in my life though where I decided to do it. So I got my elementary teaching degree, and then after that I did a year of AmeriCorps service.
Okay, yeah.
And it was in a school actually. And so I was working with students in that school, and my desk was right next to the school library. And Beth Miller was the school librarian there, and just seeing what she was able to do in the library and how kids responded, and it just seemed like so exciting to me. It seemed like the perfect job for me. And so right after that, I signed up for my library endorsement degree.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so what would you have done if you hadn't become a school librarian? If you
I
hadn't
know
had that
this
moment?
one.
Oh,
yes.
good. Okay.
And I might still use this,
Okay.
maybe like a summer job or something. But Abraham Lincoln impersonator.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. My
Yes.
small little hometown has this like historical festival every year, and every year there's an Abraham Lincoln impersonator.
There you
And I
go.
have to have my
Ooh.
picture
Hey.
taken with him.
Yeah, keep me posted on how he's doing.
Something
'Cause-
happens, you
yeah.
know, and happy accident. Oh dear.
I mean, you can't tell, but you have the height for it.
I have the height.
So-
Abe Lincoln and I are both 6'4".
He was exactly 6'4"?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Do you have any advice for people who aspire to be school librarians?
Or bloggers. I mean, why not?
Oh man. Well, school librarians, I mean, I guess it's nothing revolutionary for a school librarian. I mean, I don't know. Working
Kind
hard.
of what you would expect to...
Yeah, what you would expect. I mean, working hard, trying to be a kind, normal person. There's so many librarian horror stories. It's like we need to keep the profession positive.
I feel like you can't be too normal to be a librarian.
Good point. For bloggers, advice for bloggers, I would say just keep going, don't stop, because if you stop, it's really easy to stay stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And if you keep going, it's easier to keep going. It's like, what's that word?
Momentum.
Momentum. Yes.
I
thank
took a
you.
science class once.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us, Travis. I loved hearing all of your insights into the children's book world. This is great.
It's really
Thanks for
fun to
coming.
meet you in person too.
Yeah, exactly. I read your blog posts all the time, and now it's like, now we're close personal friends.
Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Could we whistle the theme song to
Yes.
a coffee break?